Hi guys, Narandil here. Today we're going to be continuing our Agēre series looking at the future tense of verbs. When looking at present tense verbs, we learned that there were three conjugations, the first, second and third, that could be split up into three main subclasses, the A subclass, B subclass and C subclass. We saw that C subclass present tense verbs are affected by vowel breaking, consonant changes, and have variations in their endings. They're also prone to some irregularities. Fortunately, the future tense is far simpler than the present tense, so let's jump into it. Let's use our three original paradigm verbs from the A subclass. Aras, I create. Kobis, I feel. Varos, I begin. In order to make the future tense, we remove the S and the vowel before, and we add, for the first conjugation, easse, for the second conjugation, esse, and for the third conjugation, eosse. So we have aras, I create, areasse, I will create, kobis, I feel, kobese, I will feel, varos, I begin, vareosse, I will begin. Now let's move on to the B subclass. You do the same thing. You remove S and the vowel or the vowel pair which occurs before, and you add the same future tense endings as for the A subclass. So vereas becomes vereasse, veres becomes verese, and soreos becomes soreosse. So now let's move on to the consonant subclass. Fortunately, consonant subclasses in the future tense are far more simple. They never have a broken vowel. The vowel is always unbroken if vowel breaking does apply. There is no consonant displacement, and the endings are the same as they are for the first, second and third conjugation. So here we have engeames, belongs to the first conjugation, nasal subclass, iales, second conjugation, rhotic subclass, sakes, third conjugation, plosive subclass. The future of engeames is engameasse. We see here the unbroken vowel a, the M isn't displaced by anything, and easse is the first conjugation future ending. Similarly, iales, I brood, becomes uarese, I will brood, esse being the second conjugation ending, as with kobese and verese, and finally sakes becomes sakeosse. It doesn't undergo vowel breaking anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. The plosive K of the stem isn't displaced, and it takes the third conjugation eosse ending. The full list of endings for the first conjugation are areate, which means something like to be about to create. Areasse, I will create. Arappe, you will create. Areasse, he, she, it will create. Areassen, we will create. Arappan, you all will create. And areassiso, they will create. You'll see syncretism between the first singular and the third singular, so that areasse either means I will create or he, she, it will create. That can be deduced from context. Second conjugation endings, kobete, kobese, kobipe, kobese, kobesen, kobipan, kobesiso. And the third conjugation endings, vareotte, vareosse, varuppe, vareosse, vareossen, varupan, vareossiso. And we'll throw in a consonant subclass for good measure so that you believe me that there's no variation according to person or number. Uarete, to be about to brood. Uarese, uaripe, uarese, uaressen, uaripan, uaresiso. And that's it for this video. See you then.